What? 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 Why can't you? 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 I did this. Why can't you?
That shit just pisses me off, man. Okay. What's up, everybody, and good morning. It is Tuesday, 12/30/25. I'm Mikey.
I'm Tim.
And we are your headliners. Tim has recovered. He's come back from the Shadow Realm. He had Kofifi for the 11th time.
For the third time. I only had it for, this is the third time.
I feel like just about every winter, somebody's like, where's Tim?
I do usually get sick once a year, and it's usually around Christmas time.
I mean, Tim, we've known each other like 5 years.
Yeah.
Every 3 Christmases back to back, you get sick.
And 2 of them were COVID.
That's what I was like, you got like you got that COVID plus?
I got, let's see. I avoided COVID for a long time. I didn't have COVID for like the first 2 years of the pandemic. And then I think it was Christmas 2022, around then, I got COVID.
You broke your seal?
I was so sick. I was sick for like a month.
It's like when you're at somebody's house and everyone's drinking beer and you're like, hey, where's the bathroom? And then you immediately regret it because you know you're going to be peeing about every 15 minutes for the rest of the night. Oh, those were the days back when I drank.
But yeah, this time it was COVID light. I had it for about a week, and it was more of a cold than anything else.
Awesome. I am not sick.
Because I got vaccinated and all that shit, so it's not as bad.
I just don't sleep.
Yeah, you don't sleep, Mikey.
I mean, I got like 7 hours last night, which is more than the last 3 days combined. Because it's like whenever I lay down, somebody pisses off the child. And I'm like, why? Bro, I'm so sleepy. Like, I can't even be mad. I'm so sleepy.
Oh, yeah. We were playing, Street Fighter on the stream.
And I was falling asleep.
Yeah, Mikey was like, guys, I'm falling asleep.
Apparently, I went to bed before my wife got out of the shower.
Damn.
And she, like, showers, like, she works at, like, she leaves for work at, like, 3 o'clock in the morning, 3:30 in the morning. So she, like, usually showers the night before because who wants to wake up, crack of dawn, cold-ass bathroom?
Mm-hmm.
So she's like, I got out of the shower at, like, 6:30, ate a snack, and then went to kiss the baby goodnight, and then jumped because you were asleep on the couch because I thought you were in your office. I was like, nah, I didn't make it that long. I had to tell the boys, I gotta go. I gotta go to the couch now. And then the cat rubbed all over the couch, so I was fucking stuffed up for a day.
Yeah, I've been stuck in my office all day because the continuing story of my exploding bathroom is they took out the walls today. They did all the asbestos remediation today, so I had to hide in my office.
Look, man, Trump just flattened the East Wing. Didn't give a care about the asbestos. He's fine. I mean, he was in Mar-a-Lago when they did it. Fuck everybody else in DC, I guess, who's downwind. Have fun calling a 800 number for your class action suit in about 5 years.
You're gonna get one of those mesothelioma commercials. Were you near the White House when Trump took out the East Wing?
Hi, I'd like to know if
you might be entitled to a settlement.
Do you have mesothelioma or coped? Copd? I don't know.
So
I'm healthy but unwell.
So before I get a million questions in the chat about why I bought a house with asbestos in it, I did not know it was not in the home inspection because it's not the home inspector's job to drill holes in my walls.
Refund.
That's Wayne's job.
Mhm.
And
Refund.
it is not in all the walls. It is specifically the putty they use to tape up the whatchamacallit, the drywall. And they only found it in the bathroom because they had to do an asbestos test in my bathroom because during Thanksgiving it exploded and they had to clean it up. So they did an asbestos test just to be sure. And they found trace amounts of it in the wall. So that's what happened.
Let's say hello to the good people. Billy. Motley, what up? Chrissy in the building. Oh, where's our we have buttons and sounds. Yeah.
Tide goes in, tide goes out. You can't explain that.
Fuck the hell off.
I'm talking to you.
Your data, dumbass.
Oh, Billy, are you 3D printing too today? I got my 3D printer up and running. I'm printing a mini right now.
Can you make one of these?
God damn it, Mikey.
Yo, it's a good thing. It's a good thing I don't have a 3D printer because that's all I would make. And I'd be like, hey guys, check out my new project. And then like have my camera and then I'd zoom in, I'd take the lid off and I'd be like, fucking, why do I keep clicking on this? That's a good idea. Actually print one of those and then make a short of it and be like, yo, send this to your friend.
Yes, I believe it is type 1 asbestos, but the insurance company insisted that it be removed.
Kay. What up, Kay? All right. So apparently, just because someone got Kofifi for the 48th time, they think they're not responsible for keeping up with the news.
I did not watch any news in the last week, except for yesterday. I caught up a bit yesterday.
Probably very important to your healing.
I
Keeping
watched
stress levels down, cortisol down.
I watched a lot of The West Wing, so I watched like the nice romantic version of Politics.
Yeah, none of that has been happening.
There's no Aaron Sorkin?
Yeah, and
Martin
Lawrence O'Donnell is not consulting. He tells people that every freaking time he gets on. Like, and when I was writing with the West Wing, it's like,
I know,
shut
when
up, bro.
When I was writing for Aaron Sorkin on the West Wing. All right, bro, we get it.
Okay, it was an okay show. It's the closest historical accuracy to. Okay, Ken Burns. Damn.
Yeah, seriously, it went off the rails after like the 5th season, guys. Like it really.
You got fucking Marlo Estevez and that bitch faking his fucking whiteness. So whatever, good show, I guess.
Jimmy Smits is good in it, and so is Bradley Whitford. Like they're good.
Billy, I want to just correct you. There is no wrong format. Okay. But yeah, come over to the big one. Come on.
Just if you're in the vertical and you don't want to be in the vertical, click to the channel, and then the channel has both at the same time. You can click on the one that you want.
Muttley says, I got a box set for a tabletop RPG that arrived the other day. It contains some pretty cool life-size minis.
Ooh.
Wait a minute. What do you mean, life-size minis?
Life-size to what?
Is it fairies? Are fairies real?
What's the scale?
How do I deal with this?
Is it 1-to-1?
Oh no. Breaking news. Russia says it has moved its nuclear capable Orshnik missiles into Belarus. How's the peace talks going then, Trump? I mean, I guess we can kick off here. Here's what's been happening in Russia. Putin has launched like 3 or 4 in the last 2 weeks, 3 or 4 giant waves of drones. And I think Ukraine's responded with like 1. Probably about just deaths all over the place, civilians killed all over the place. And Trump is just like, yo, you should just like let us have your minerals and then Putin will stop this, yo.
Yeah, it's a racket. It's a real racket over there. What's going on? I mean, from what I heard previously, because I don't know exactly what's going on right now, but from what I heard previously, Zelensky is in some sort of scandal with members of his administration being corrupt, and that's not doing him any favors. And Putin's like, I don't really care about the peace deal. I'm going to keep bombing the shit out of you.
Doesn't care. Never
and,
cared.
And
Refused
Trump
to
really
care.
wants to be the one to claim that he ended the war. So he's really trying hard, and Putin is playing him like a fucking fiddle.
He could have ended the war. Help Ukraine.
Yeah.
War over. Russia brought to heel. You're the big hero that you think in your brain that you are. You just have to turn against your baby daddy. Okay?
Yeah.
You want to be the hero, you got to take out the dragon. Stop sucking the dragon's teats. Okay? If you want to be the hero, you got to slay some dragons. Them's the rules. Person impersonator, unquiet badger, and lost missionary. What up? What up? You guys are just in time. Just in time.
But
L.
the war is at a very slow pace. I mean, it's been at close to a stalemate for what, a year now? Like, Russian troops have made some progress, but not the amount of progress that they would want. And every time they take territory, the Ukrainian troops fight back.
Which is understandable.
Yeah.
They're not being crazy for me like, hey, this wasn't your country before. I'm going to need you to get out.
But from what I hear, the Ukrainian troops have been very resourceful with their limited resources. And I heard the European Union was was sending them a lot of money in the next year. They all decided, hey, America's not going to kick in, so we're going to kick in.
Chrissy says, Mikey, that is not an image I need as I am settling down to my meal. Trump suckling on Putin's teats. Shudders. I apologize for nothing. I need to burn the image into your subconscious. Yeah, how unreasonable for the Ukrainians not to want to be enslaved.
Exactly.
Like, just let him win, and then I'll get a Nobel Peace Prize. So he thinks. Like,
wait,
bro, what are you talking about?
And wasn't Zelensky in Florida yesterday at Mar-a-Lago trying to kiss some ass?
Very much so. And also, shit, I just lost the train of thought there. Man, you ain't lying. It's let me get into the news, and then maybe I'll remember back to it. But there's something else that I was just gonna say about Russia. Maybe Christy can tell me in the chat. I don't remember. Again, I don't sleep much, so it's hard to remember things. But in the meantime, did you know the West Coast is flooding?
Again.
Look at this sweet little cabin on the hill. Notice that it is completely filled with silt and sediment. I mean, like, what do you even do at this point? Look at that. Look, do you know how many cubic feet of earth you have to, you know how many wheelbarrows it's going to take to get all this shit out of this house? And this is all from the massive rainstorms they had for quite some time.
Yeah, aren't you guys about to get like 3 feet of snow?
This is from Christmas Eve. That water's loud. See, and it's like, oh, it's just water. It's going down. So it's like, no, that water is filled with shit and dirt and little pieces of rock. And then it just fills. That's the bad thing about these like running, like trickling water. Oh, what am I doing? This thing. Boop. These trickling waters and all that stuff. It gets into every nook and cranny and just fills it with silt. That's it.
That's because this is on the West Coast. This is their rainy season. Like, I think it's like December to March is their like monsoon season or whatever they So like this is when they get all their rain for the year, basically, and it all happens kind of in the same 3 months. And the rest of the year, California particularly is dry as fuck.
Spring is in the spring. Yeah, there you go. Look at this parking garage where the water's just cascading down the steps. But climate change is fake, obviously. No one should ever believe that there's any kind of man-made manipulation of the climate in a way that is not, conducive to the existence of the human species. Easy.
If
It's one
climate
wheelbarrow,
change,
many trips.
Mikey,
Oh,
if climate change is real, why is it 10 degrees outside right now?
You're right. I don't know what I was thinking.
Exactly.
The Trump administration says it plans to dismantle the National Center for Atmospheric Research in Colorado,
Cool.
which is the nation's premier atmospheric science center.
I mean, those other two videos aside, we probably shouldn't get. I mean, it's just weather. You just
We
go in
don't-
the house.
We don't need any. That's all a hoax. Weather's a lie.
Weather is a hoax. Outside is a hoax.
We should privatize weather forecasting and data collection. I think that's a great idea.
They're 2 steps ahead of you.
In announcing the closing, Budget Director Russell Vogt called the center, quote, one of the largest sources of climate alarmism in the country. NCAR, as the center is known, was founded in 1960 and has facilitated
1960, when everyone was like, and this is how we will get Trump.
generations of breakthroughs in climate and weather science. The announcement has drawn outcry from meteorologists and climate scientists across the country. Earlier this week, I spoke with 2 of them who are very familiar with the center's work. Brown University's Kim Cobb is a climate scientist and director of the Institute at Brown for Environment and Society, and Matthew Capucci is senior meteorologist at MyRadar. Thank you both so much for
These huge leftist companies like MyRadar.
being here. Kim Cobb, to you first. What is NCAR and why, as a climate
I'm
scientist,
just going to let them break it down and then we'll move on.
is it so important and seemingly precious to this community?
Thanks for having me, William. NCAR is a
Ooh.
really historic institution in our field.
Sell you some
It's,
O2.
of course, dates back decades now, and over that time, it has really woven itself into the fabric of both weather and climate science across the country
Maybe actually, never mind.
and around the world.
Nothing.
We're talking about unique, one-of-a-kind facilities like supercomputers, ticked out airplanes, and most importantly, a staff of over 800 people who are at the top of their game in innovating in weather and climate science for public good, putting out data that is on every single climate scientist computer around the country, if not
Wait,
around the world.
hold on. Wait,
And
wait.
Yes, sir.
These people wouldn't have to be the same people that do the fucking hurricane hunting, would they?
You mean like looking out for storms?
No, I mean like they're the ones that fly the planes into the hurricanes to gather the data on the hurricanes.
I think that's NOAA.
Okay. Because if they're cutting that program, they're out of their fucking minds.
Oh, they will. But I think they already have a little bit of private funding already, so I think that's why they were able to do it on Hurricane Melissa.
Okay.
But those are government entities. Like I think NOAA might be under the NASA banner, if I'm not wrong.
By the way, this administration, this program was started by known leftist Dwight D. Eisenhower.
He's woke. Ike? You talking about Ike? I'm pretty sure he said caramelize the empanada. I heard him say it. I heard him say caramelize the empanada
known
several times.
Communist President Eisenhower.
Known communist, 40th president of the United States. Oh man, what number was he? Was I close? What number president was Ike?
Oh, I'd have to actually do counting.
34.
Yeah.
I missed by 6. That's not so bad.
Like, come on.
That's crazy. Ike was the 34th president.
Yeah.
And we're only up to 47. God, dude, this shit takes forever.
It
This is why
does.
this place sucks.
Well, I mean, we do speed run through a couple of them because, you know.
All right, radical idea, Tim. Hear me out.
Yeah.
1-year terms. Get the shit done and get the fuck out. 1 year.
1 year? You can't know. There's
1 year, Tim. Think about you got to change.
There's no continuity. There's
No,
no
you gotta-
continuity then.
You have to stay with what's already going because it's already going.
See,
You
I
can't
think
drive us off of a cliff because you can't steer the wheel that much. There's not enough time.
I think we should use the British model where they have term limits, but you can like just fucking recall them. You can just have them call an election.
Snap elections, you say?
The snap elections, like because or what Ollie was telling us about Canada, like if there's ever a government shutdown, they don't actually have the shutdown. There's an election, and that solves the problem. Like this country does need more elections, but it needs elections when it needs them, not just like at regular intervals. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Conversation with Soft Rain. Hey, Miss Rain. Hurricane hunters are operated by the USAF, Air Force, Reserve, Weather Reconnaissance Squadron, and NOAA.
Oh, okay. All right. Good.
So they're part of the military, the $1 trillion in military spending. So we should be able to fly around the freaking things all the time.
Because if they're, I mean, I know that they're cutting. They cut no. Oh my God, I know that they've cut, you know, NOAA, and they've cut a bunch of all this atmospheric research. But like, if they are getting rid of the hurricane hunters, if they ever, that is the wildest shit, man. Because that stuff is super necessary.
I mean, necessary for what? For what? FEMA to get ready?
Well, I know they're phasing out FEMA at the end of this year, guys. I don't know if you remember all of this, but by June 2026, FEMA's not supposed to exist.
Don't have a hurricane, don't have a flood, don't have an earthquake, tornado, blizzard.
That's Project 2025. Oh my God, Mikey.
If only someone knew about Project 2025 and 2024 and did multiple fucking episodes of fucking shows warning of the dangers.
We have to check up on the Project 2025 tracker.
The completion list?
Yeah.
All right. I'm not gonna. All right, don't tell me yet.
Okay. All right.
Everybody in the chat, there is a website called, I think it's like called the Project 2025 tracker.
.observer.
And they read through Project 2025 and they are checking off the tick marks as this administration goes forward. So what I want you to do in the chat is I want you to guess the completion of said checklist. So I think last time we checked, we were above 40%. So make your guesses above 40%. Less than 40 will be automatically wrong.
Yeah, I think we checked in like September and it was like 42%.
Yeah. Okay, Ernie on the board, 65.
65. All right.
The enemy is the oligarchy.
I already saw it, so I'm not going to guess, but Mikey, I'll let you take a guess.
Fettuccine, linguine, martini, bikini.
75 from Allie. All right, person impersonator, 48%.
No fucking way.
Billy cannot follow instructions. I gave Billy one instruction. All right, poll says 72. All right, I'm going to say 69 because it's funny. Nice.
So, all right, here, I'll put it up on the screen so nobody thinks I'm lying.
He lying. He made this website himself.
50%.
Bum, bum, bum.
Overall objectives is 50% complete. Let's see. Progress by agency. Hey, they completed all their checklists on USAID.
And the Corporation for Public Broadcasting.
They almost completed everything
And the
they wanted to do in
FTC.
the White House.
What they got left in there? Let's see.
I don't want the printable version. Okay. Use government contracts to push back against woke policies. Issue an executive order to reshape the U.S. Global Change Research Program. I'm sure that's not a problem.
It's probably not important.
Ooh, environment. That's environmental. use the Congressional Review Act to undo Biden-era final rule makings. Yeah, everybody does that, though.
Yeah.
Require regulatory analysis and OIRA review of the historical independent agencies. Give political appointees the power to personally review and authorize appropriated funding.
Yeah, that was Doge.
Yeah, and that's what Congress was all pissed about. Clear out the NSC, replace all essential detailees with staff aligned with the new president's priorities. That's a big one. Give the Office of Personnel Management, which is what Russell Vaught's in charge of, the responsibility to conduct security clearance investigations. Wow, that's fucking. They don't have anything to do with security clearance.
Hey, we're just mad because we lost. You're just mad, bro. We're gonna be so cool, bro. Like, I cannot understand why the same dumbasses that want to debate on TikTok and then like argue in the grocery line, and then you tell them about this and like that is literally the Democrats. Like, that is literally the Democrats making this up. None of this is true. Hey guys, wait till they ban porn.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
it won't just be Texas.
I'm going to use a VPN. They're banning VPNs. Oh, didn't see that coming, did you? I fucking told you. You guys think you can just like live underneath the dragon's scales and everything's going to be fine? No, that's not how this works.
So it looks like all of them are done except for tariffs. Tariffs in progress because there's a Supreme Court case that might overturn the tariffs.
Well, probably because the tariffs are fucking illegal and made up and a tax on the, and you know, they're still trying to fucking say, you know, we're making a lot of money on these tariffs. What are you talking about? You're paying them, stupid.
Yeah, right.
You're the dumbass that he's like, oh, we made all the billions of dollars. Like, yeah, because your prices went up on your regular shit. Because Walmart was like, fuck that. Costco was like, fuck that. I'm not paying that shit. You're paying that shit. You don't like it? You argue with Trump. We've been a company for 100 years. You think we're going to just fucking take 4 years of losses because of this dish bag? Nah.
So it looks like, according to one of the charts, the most work has been done on DHS. They had 15 completed, 11 in progress, and 9 not started. But that's a lot.
And honestly, like, I think, because did we have a DHS before 9/11? Or was that all interior stuff?
No, I think DHS was created with the Patriot Act.
Yeah.
Because
so
it was
for all you kiddos out there, none of this shit existed in 2001.
Yeah.
In January 2001, none of this shit existed.
Well, there was all the different intelligence agencies, because there was like an IRS and
I mean, like, I'm talking about the DHS stuff.
Oh yeah. Department of Homeland Security was created in the Patriot Act in 2001 or 2002.
Yeah, it was right after.
Yeah. So yeah, all that's pretty new. Second is education. Obviously, they've obliterated the Department of Education, and then third is HHS, which is Bobby Kennedy.
So we have Thirsty Gnome, hit me in the face with a chair, McMahon, and the man with the sexiest voice.
No, first of all, I didn't say that. Oh, I said that in terms of.
Cool.
So yeah, that's what's going on with Project 2025 at the end of the year. That's they got half of it done. Here's a nice little line graph of over time how much they got done. I don't think it's nearly as much as they expected.
I think they would have been further along if they weren't such monsters about what they're doing. Like, if they were subtle about it, they'd probably get more through, but they're also stupid and they don't know how to use subtlety. at all.
That is true. They do not know how to settle.
You are glitching. Do you want to refresh?
Yeah, hold on one second. Yeah, let me do that. 'cause I'm at, like, a gig.
A slick snake.
Let's see what the good people are saying. Ooh, breaking news: more musicians drop out of Kennedy Center shows after Trump name change. Yeah, like I'm not going there. You know what I'm saying? If I had a gig there, I was like, no, I'm canceling. No, you have to come. And I think Trump's trying to sue one of the jazz guys who does like a jazz Christmas event there every year. I think this was like the 26th year or something like that. And he just said, fuck it, I'm not going. Like a few hours before the show, he's just like, I'm not doing it. Like, I'm just not doing it. Fuck you. Talking about the Kennedy Center.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because that's the thing. Oh, well, you better come to my thing and perform at my ballroom. No. Now what you gonna do, bitch?
Yeah,
Be mad. Go get an instrument and play it your fucking self.
Did Hamilton cancel their shit or did he cancel their shit?
I was just talking about I forget his name. It's a jazz musician, but he has like a jazz Christmas thing every year, and he was just like, nope.
I saw a social media post that says that the Hamilton, I don't know what residency there got canceled for the year for 2026. I don't know if he did it or they did it.
Oh, right. I wouldn't do it. Cool.
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it either.
They cannot face life without their profit of profit. Actually, that was never mind. Those who know. So he cannot be at fault for anything.
What are they gonna do when he disappears? They're not gonna go to Vance. That dude is not there.
No. And they're gonna be like, why don't you just go fucking find Erica? Okay. We don't want you. And then I mean, we can talk about it. I gotta talk about my farmers. I want to talk about this farmer thing, but then Tim, there might be a new group on the horizon for the right wing.
Oh God.
Something you don't.
Beef and cattle are not the same thing.
The cost of beef and the cost of cattle are completely disconnected.
While you might be seeing record high beef prices this holiday season,
ground beef up nearly 13%, steak up 16%.
No, it's not.
It is. It's more, I think. It's more.
Nope. It's lower.
Says who?
Trump.
Well, he doesn't know anything about anything.
He said it's lower, Tim.
He has dementia. He doesn't know what's what.
You think this man out here on TV just lying?
I don't think he knows he's lying, but he's lying.
That might be true. He may not know that he's crazy.
Dude, they had to put the name of the rooms outside of the room so he knew where the fuck he was.
It's very confusing, Tim. There's like 4 rooms. There's like 4 rooms. So it's very hard to remember which one is the Oval Office.
Could it be the room that's oval shaped?
Many things could be oval shaped. And also, what the fuck is an oval?
Are actually seeing
I thought it was named after President Oval.
less money. And they're bearing the burden of bringing down costs.
Ooh, that's my prediction for 2026. He's going to change the name of the White House to the Trump House.
Oh my God, he will. He will.
So what is happening here?
So the consumer's getting taken advantage of. The boots on the ground producers getting taken advantage of. There's somebody making a lot of money, and it isn't you and me.
It's me. I'm making all the money.
Available supply of cattle. And
Mikey's out there with all the money.
That is how they were able to suppress cattle prices.
This power imbalance in the market means that the price of boxed beef can continue to rise and generate profits for meat packers and big box retailers, but far faster than the prices producers get for their cattle.
The spread has been widening.
So what happens to the people that are between that red line and that yellow line?
They're fucked.
Sounds about right.
Than the prices producers get for their cattle.
The spread has been widening, which is a clear indication of market failure within our industry.
This is part of the original 280 my dad bought in 19.
He's got enough money for that
65.
ATV.
Now I'm just trying to keep it. It's the other battle.
Even after selling his herd, Coy has not been able to get out from under his bank loan.
He had to sell all the cows just to try to get out of debt and keep the land.
And to keep that ATV.
And credit
the
card debt.
ATV's probably already been bought.
How's it feel to be like this close to the operation that you grew up on, but you're not working it anymore?
It's depressing as hell. But
hey, but at least we gave Argentina all that money. Hey,
yeah, well, $40 million, right? 40
and
billion.
Now those farmers in Argentina don't have to go through what this guy is going through.
Yeah.
Who needs USAID, huh? When we can just literally help crooked capitalists and give them the money. Makes more sense, right?
I'll get back into it one of these days, hopefully.
Coy's Cattle Ranch is just one of nearly 20,000 American family farms that go out of business every year. This loss of independent ranchers has also contributed to the depletion of America's cattle herd.
I mean, we've lost over 32 million head of cattle since 1980 that should be in circulation in the United States, and now we're at record low numbers.
Now, Coy finds himself on the consumer side of the meat packer.
Hey, look at that, though.
He started a food truck.
Hey, look at that, though.
He's opened a barbecue food truck.
Hey, man.
I'm still paying for this thing.
He's going to be paying
I've
for
got
that
2
shit for the
payments
rest
left
of
on
his
this,
life.
and it'll be paid off.
But just like he was getting squeezed as a producer,
this is what you need, Tim. We'll just get you one of these big barrel motherfuckers and you just drag it behind you.
Fucking smoker. Yeah, man.
You could just fucking cook it as you're traveling there.
Yeah. Well, no, you can't do that. That's very illegal. But yes.
Just smoke it as you go.
Sir, he's now getting squeezed as a consumer.
Highway ribs.
Brisket went from $387 in March to $642 in September.
No, it went down by 500 to 600 to 700% is from what I understand.
They're paying you to take the brisket.
There's just cows running all over the field, just running in the house. Cows everywhere.
That's a 70% increase in only just 4 months. So now it's like I can't even afford to buy brisket to cook to sell.
Mikey Tim, did a big meat packing plant shut down? 3,000 jobs lost their jobs in the last month? Yes.
I'm gonna say yes.
Jim Beam. I think it was Jim Beam's distillery. They had to close one of their distilleries.
Well,
because of the shit with Canada.
Yeah, and here's the problem. I think all of the bourbon and whiskey in America production, I think Jack Daniels is also going to shut down their production too because they're not selling whiskey. They can't make any more because they're not selling any.
And we can't afford to buy their whiskey now.
Right. So I might have said this on the show before, but the Irish whiskey market is also taking a hit from that. I think Teeling whiskey had to shut down their production because they're not selling to America
right
as much as they need to keep production going. So while they've halted production because they have so much stock that they can't sell it all. So they can't make anymore because they don't have nowhere to put it.
Someone got to buy the old stuff.
I can't afford to raise them. I can't afford to sell them.
Now we can't even talk about.
This is pretty much what it looks like outside my window every day, except we don't have these giant mountainous hills. Like, look at that. Wow. That hill could go up 50 feet. We ain't got that here.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy how much of America is like a barren wasteland.
Fuck you, Nor'easter. Okay. What the fuck?
You want to see what's outside my window? Here, I'll show you.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Do not do that. Why now, Tim? Why should you not do that?
Because it would dox me?
Yes. People can geoguess and fucking nail your position within fucking 50 feet. Do not do that. Because
anyway,
if they get to you, because if they get
to
you,
I got nice trees. There's some snow on the ground right now. I got pine trees and mountains. It's not all flat. Most of America is flat and boring.
I'm sorry. Are you fed? You're welcome. Okay. Someone's got to wrangle all the tornadoes.
Did you go out on your farm today and sow some crops? Is that what happened?
I fed the birds, which is kind of like that. Mostly.
Oh, Mikey, I forgot to send you your Christmas present.
Oh, God.
No, I was going to send you one of those bird feeders with the cameras in it.
Oh, okay. I was like, okay, here comes a 100-pound bag of onions.
No, I would never do that. I'd have to go to Restaurant Depot, and
Yeah,
the shipping would be insane.
Right. You would
It's too
never do that.
expensive. I'm just saying it's cost prohibitive.
They're working with residents who may have been impacted at their homes, trying to find them places to find some shelter. But this is happening all as concern.
Freaking wife's hair is in my fucking beard. Thought it was the spider on me.
Continue.
The Macon County Sheriff's Office says up to a dozen homes are destroyed in Long Creek, Illinois, east of Springfield, damaged by fallen trees, the roofs ripped off.
Merry Christmas.
I know these people, so to get a plane thinking it's going to be just some power lines that are down and maybe a road or a tree down. Turn out that we have people that are losing their homes tonight.
Earlier video shows
Well, you can watch them while they're watching you.
first responders, debris scattered all around after a reported tornado hit nearby Mount Zion.
Why we gotta make up new tornadoes? Snownadoes?
Snownadoes. Is it better or worse than a Sharknado?
Worse. A cloud filled with ice is way heavier than a shark.
The power of the storm, snapping wood in half, driven into the ground. It sticks up.
God damn.
Like a spike.
I heard the hail first, and then I heard the wind.
This Livingston County resident says severe storms caused damage in her neighborhood, with some of the most
my above ground pool
dramatic destruction at a nearby junior high school.
We're in the process of trying to figure out step one of many to what we need to do moving forward to ensure that our building.
Well, that's not going to buff out.
It looked like it got opened by a fucking can opener. Look at it.
That's the win, man.
Safe for our staff and students.
You can see how the winds peeled away the roof, leaving behind a
Don't give them
massive
ideas,
hole
Chris.
and rain damage inside their gymnasium.
I think a lot of times you always prepare for the unknown, but thankfully
No one decided to mic that guy.
It's a Sunday afternoon, and hopefully everybody.
No, the cloud is actually doing the interview, so that's why they hear all the wind. Tornado full of ice versus tornado full of teeth. And sharks have multiple layers of teeth.
Town also is safe.
Octo
In
Sharknado.
Pontiac, cameras caught damage to several homes. The roof seemingly ripped off one. Trees and power lines down.
We don't need FEMA. We don't need FEMA.
We don't. The states can handle it. The states can handle it.
You know, funny you should mention that because Springfield, Illinois is in the state of Illinois, which has not a ton of money, but some money. Good thing that wasn't Arkansas.
Illinois?
Stop it. You stop it. You know what? Because you want to mock me, I'm going to ruin your day. Guess what, Tim? They're back.
That the KKK is going through a rebrand.
What?
Oh, they need synergy.
A rebranding. Here it is.
People think they're all going to be wearing backwards caps and skateboarding.
You got to be a Klan member to come to our church. You go to our church.
This is Thomas Robb, the Grand Wizard of the KKK. Or as he
I want to see him perform magic. He ain't no wizard.
No damn wizard. He don't know not a one spell.
He doesn't know magic missile.
No way he knows that.
National director. See, the Ku Klux Klan is currently going through a rebrand. Instead of calling themselves the KKK, they now call themselves the Knights Party. And Thomas Robb doesn't like to call himself the Grand Wizard.
What? It's just a political. It's just a.
Oh, totally.
It's just a political party.
Totally.
Nick Fuentes is like.
Instead, he's chosen a more subtle PR approach, the national director.
We don't have a sign everybody welcome because everybody's not welcome to our church. There's
something that no one has ever really talked about is the fact that Thomas Robb is not only the Grand Wizard of the KKK, he's also a pastor.
I have more footage, but
I think when I watched this earlier, I think it's up to the 2-minute mark, and then we're gonna jump back in.
The fact that the Ku Klux Clowns have a church
Got him.
is already disturbing.
Okay, I think that's enough for me. Why is it, Dr. Ritchie? Let me talk to you real quick, Dr. Ritchie. Come on. Slide your chair over here, Dr. Ritchie. Get close. Why are you surprised that Christians are racist? Have you opened one history book on this country? It's always been that way. Forever. And it's a large reason for why I am not a fucking Christian. Why the hell would I want to worship the same God as those douchebags?
Thank you for your question, Senator.
Like, they're literally praying to God to help them thwart the black scourge on this country. And you're just like, please scoot over. I need to talk to God now.
This is sick shit.
A grand wizard. What fucking children?
I know. Every time I hear that shit, I'm like, are they just cosplaying? What?
Hell yeah.
The Grand Wizard?
Yeah.
What is he, a divination specialist?
Dumbledore.
And it's like their entire structure, I think, is hat based. I'm not entirely sure, but I think it's hat based. The pointer of the hat. Or it might be, sheet based.
What if I don't have a hat right on me and I need to just make one out of materials in my house already?
Well, Mikey, are you good at sewing, and do you have scissors?
No.
Well,
no.
You're gonna have to ask someone who knows how. Does that mean that they're all very good at sewing?
Their wives are. Their wives
Well,
are.
yes. I'm sure on top of the racism, they also are like misogynist.
They're loving husbands.
Shut up, bitch! And their church
isn't
a welcome all church. Let's not get.
No, that's your church.
Let's not go that
far. No, see, that's the other thing. Just like motherfucking Republicans want to say, oh, MAGA's not Republican. No, you can't no true Scotsman fallacy your way out of this shit. Christians, if this does not represent you, then you should do something about it.
Well, I think there are Christian churches who try to do something about it.
Where is it?
I mean, there are like, what are they called? Universalist Unitarian churches who are all about the opposite of the Klan. Stuff.
That's filled with white nationalists, right?
The Universalist Unitarians?
Yes. And the biker gangs too.
Well,
I use those churches as a cover.
I know the biker gangs, but like that
is the fucking Klan. The Klan is the biker gangs.
Okay, but you're all right. But I don't want you to oversimplify all Christians. You're saying all Christians.
I'm saying American Christians in this area where they are. What's the deal?
I'm just saying,
y'all didn't pass legislation. Y'all did not lobby your. Oh, I hit a button. Y'all did not lobby your administrations stateside to thwart and to shut up and to break up these groups. No, absolutely not.
Listen, I'm not one to defend Christians because, but there are 1,000 different Protestant sects in this country, and they're not all Klan.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
You said that, and then you said that I said that, and I did not say that.
Well, that's what you're making it sound like.
I said the Christians are responsible for people claiming to worship their God, and remember when, like, after 9/11, they're like, where are the moderate Muslims to thwart these terrorist attacks? Where are the moderate Christians? Where are the moderate whites?
Yeah, but that's also a logical fallacy.
It wasn't a logical fallacy when we were rounding up and beating the shit out. Like, Indian people were getting their asses kicked for wearing a turban because America's so fucking reactive and racist. So now I need some of that same reactive racist energy. Go beat up the Klan. Go beat them up. We do it all the time to people we don't like. So what's the problem? These are bad guys. So why don't people go after them? Because they agree with them, Tim. They agree with them.
I mean, I don't know. Does Chicago Pope agree with them?
Chicago Pope?
Yeah.
Oh, the Pope. From
Pope.
Chicago. I was like,
from Chicago.
I was like, wait, Chicago has its own Pope? When did the Catholics just be changing the rules every 6 months?
I mean, the Catholic Church has a stance against them.
Yeah, because the Catholic Church is threatened by them because they hate Catholics. This is what I'm saying. Like, the people who are under assault from these people are all in opposition to them. But the people who seemingly are not, like, white Christians are not their target. So the white Christians don't say anything. Unless you've seen something that I haven't seen, where there's just this giant movement of white Christians that are saying, break up the Klan, they're domestic terrorists. And
I don't think it's like a giant movement, but I think there are churches and organizations out there who do oppose it. I don't think there's enough of them, but they exist.
They have work to do.
But you don't necessarily have to be a Klansman to come and worship white Jesus at the KKK church.
Oh my God. Kev.
There's more.
I asked him if a black man could go to heaven, and this is Thomas Robb deflecting that question for 13 minutes.
The Bible doesn't address black people hardly at all.
So does that mean then, so your belief is the Bible was written by white people to white people?
In modern terms, written by Israelites.
It's a very generic way of putting it, but yeah.
Written by Israelites to Israel.
So would an Israeli be welcome in your church?
Probably not.
If you're going to have beliefs, have some convictions, man. Probably not. Could have just said no. I don't know why you got to maybe, I don't know.
I mean, I hear what you're saying, Tim. We're miles past that exit. Miles past that exit.
I'll say this. The evangelicals, right?
Right.
The evangelicals, the people who follow Trump, the people who are like Trump is Jesus or the second coming or the third coming or whatever the fuck he's supposed to be. Those people are the people that you got to watch out for.
Maybe it would come.
Like, the Christians who don't see Trump as the problem, or at the very least the Antichrist, right? Those people are the problem. Those people are the same people as this guy who are like, yeah, I don't know, probably not black people in my church. Like,
no, it wasn't probably black people in the church. That was going to heaven at all.
Oh, they're not going. Okay,
definitely no black people at his.
You're probably
church.
not going. Yeah, black people are probably not going to my heaven.
Again, I'm not trying to jump on you, but I really need you to look at what this motherfucker's not joking. He's dead ass. Like, you know
I 100% get it.
Yeah,
I 100% get it. Like, they are a cult. And listen, when the Klan started, they were fucking Democrats, right? They were conservative Democrats, but the Klan became the Dixiecrats who ran Congress for decades upon decades upon decades. They're the reason that segregation lasted so long.
Right.
And the Democratic Party, the people who weren't segregationists or who weren't racist, were too afraid of them to throw them out of the party until they lost their majority. And then they're like, all right, guys, get out of here. But as a political party, they had power in this country, particularly in the South. They had a lot of power. And it took a political realignment for them to lose their power. And then, yeah.
These Christians?
Them Christians. And then they became the fucking those Christian universities that are out there. Like
Heritage
Liberty University. Yeah. The Heritage, no, seriously, they became the Heritage Foundation, Liberty University, Jerry Falwell, all that stuff. That's what the modern version. This guy is a remnant of an old version of the Klan that is trying to rebrand. But the new version of the Klan, the version that came out of the end of segregation, is Jerry Falwell.
Right.
and all that stuff, and his son and all their followers.
Right.
And that stuff Trump picked up on. He went there. And
that's
he
his
said,
people. He's been no.
Corinthians.
But let's back up a step, because you forget that his daddy was a fucking Klansman and went to the Klan rallies in New York.
Yeah.
Right. And the neo-Nazi shit in New York back in the day. So let's not pretend that like this is separate from the current Republican Party and the current Christo-fascist state that they're trying to set up. That's the dot I'm connecting.
Yeah.
They are trying to do this. It is not they, oh, well, you know, not all Christians. Well, if it's not all Christians, then you better fucking get your ass up and do something now. Not next year, not after the midterm, now. Because I'm telling you right now, as a black dude in this country, I'm sick of white people and their fucking excuses for their own people fucking doing crazy shit to everyone else in the country. And everyone's supposed to sit back and shut up and just let them, oh, they're just doing their thing right now. Get up and stop them, or they will be stopped another way. And then you will look a certain way for not jumping up and saying something when people are doing this to other groups of people. Right. Like the passive, you know, I don't approve is out the fucking window. If there are not a line of white Christians shutting that fucking place down, we know how you feel.
Well, I mean, it's the same thing with the, what are they called? The Westboro Baptist Church.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing with those guys.
How are they able to just keep, you know, staying in circulation and doing the and First Amendment is like they're allowed to say whatever they want, but there is no consequence for their shitty behavior. And that shitty behavior should be punished by the society if the laws cannot, you know, reach into some of their specific acts.
Right.
And it never happens. So if it never happens, if I never told my daughter no, and then she grows up to be an asshole, I can't be like, she was a kid. Kids do bad stuff. It's like, yeah, and then that's when you're supposed to correct the behavior. I'm saying this shit has gone so past correcting the behavior. People need to get out in front of them and put their bodies and put their hands in the meat grinder to slow down the machine. Because I'm telling you, if y'all think that just letting this shit slide is a good, like, look at Nick Fuentes. Nick Fuentes has been banned from pretty much every platform except for Rumble.
And the White House.
And the White House. And Mar-a-Lago.
Yeah.
Where he had dinner with Trump. But I mean, either you guys, like, the Democrats should have done something about Rumble and their advocacy for inciting violence and setting up all the shit and all the different times that they had streamers assaulting people on stream. Nothing happens to their channels. Nothing happens. This is their call. At some point, we have to start enforcing our own rules in our society without looking to somebody else to say the rules aren't being enforced. So I just don't care.
Yeah, it's a societal problem at large. I think with what you're talking about with, you know, the rules not being enforced. And I think that one of the big problems is that leadership either with the church or with the government or with the parties is absent, not there.
Right.
They don't care. And like you said, the Democrat Party, what remains of the GOP, like the old Republican Party, and what could possibly, here's the problem, and this has always been the problem. There are far too many people who are in the center, who are apathetic, who don't care.
Right.
And that is America. We, you know, when we talk about like left and right, we're talking about 20% of people here, 20% of people there. There is a majority of apathetic Americans who
60%.
just don't care. They live their lives. Politics is something in the background. It's noise. They don't care. All they care about is fantasy football and, you know, whatever they're doing, work. That's it. And
I stack boxes and I play DraftKings.
and it's been studied to death. There, if you want to look at the rise in apathy in America, read a book called Bowling Alone by Robert Putnam. It is about the disintegration of civic organizations because of apathy. And I'm not talking about political organizations. I'm talking about like social clubs. And the book's called Bowling Alone, so bowling leagues. They disappear over time because nobody wants to hang out with anybody. Nobody wants to talk. So they don't socialize. And the rise of social media and the rise of the internet has exacerbated that. So everyone's in an echo chamber. Everyone has their own little clique, but that's it. Nobody cares about the larger issues. And this is one of the larger issues that gets just dropped.
I agree. And I think it's fucked up that it gets dropped.
Yeah.
So I'm going to shame the fuck out of people for not fucking doing their societal duty of shutting up racists.
I think the biggest problem is people aren't really taught what a social contract is.
We definitely need a new social contract.
Yeah. But nobody knows, like, if you ask the average person in America, what is a social contract? They're not going to give you the right answer. They're not going to give you anything resembling the right answer. They might say the Constitution if they know.
They don't believe in these modern kind of like they're merging out of apathy into like right-wing theocratic fascism. Like they're just like they think that like, especially some of these kids like under 25, like they're like, no, Trump is just doing the things to help us, because they're so fucking stupid that they don't and they're so unread on like maybe for New Year's Eve I'm gonna read the Constitution. Ooh. It takes like 10 minutes, guys. Mm-hmm. It's not that fucking big.
It's not a big document.
It's not that complicated. People they don't even know what the fuck like, I don't understand how you got through. Like, you had to take a Constitution and an Illinois state test to go from 8th grade into high school. You had to pass it or else you couldn't go from 8th grade to high school.
We had the Connecticut mastery test.
And you had to pass it or you got to stay in 8th grade. So everybody who's past 8th grade, I am assuming you understand that there's 3 branches of government. And it is so depressing that fucking Dean Withers and fucking like Spiderlib and fucking Parker Get a Job. These motherfuckers are literally just sitting there like this. Can you please name me the 3 branches of government? They're like, ancillary, posterior, reflex.
Here is
smell, sight. Like they're just like seriously drone and stupid NPC motherfuckers who are furious about shit that they have no idea how it works.
Here here is a real answer from real students. Because a professor friend of mine who was my mentor teaches like government 101.
Yeah.
And that's on the test. What are the 3 branches of government? And students commonly put down the Democrats,
yes,
the Republicans, and independents.
And it's like, how did we get here?
And
you know what I mean?
And those are students literally taking the class on the 3 branches of government.
It can't be that hard.
It's not. Listen, when I took that class, I don't know, like 10 years ago, 12 years ago, we were learning about Congress, and the professor was like, how many members are there in the House of Representatives? And I said 435. And she said, that's right. Like,
she was shocked.
Yeah. She was like, oh my, yeah, that's correct. I was like, all right.
She's like, okay. How many stripes are on the flag? You're like, 13. Oh my God. Okay. Let me calm down.
But
it's depressing as shit.
It was community college, and she was very shocked that a student can answer that question when you should have learned that at some point in civics in high school or earlier in like a social studies class. Yeah.
Like, how did you learn about the American Revolution? And then you're still like, Democrat, Congress, and Army? Like, it's just like, how are you so wrong? How do you miss so bad? right, let's see what. Oh God, why did I click on this one? Hi, McKinnon. Jesus. One of the most impactful things that could ever happen is to influence Christians to rebrand themselves and change Christianity. We are going to change them. It has to be internal, which is harder. I think it's we aren't going to change them. But yeah, I get it. And that's what I'm saying. Like that's like James Tallarico is doing his best down in Texas.
Yeah.
As they try to put up their
Oh my God.
theocracy.
I just saw one of his TikTok reels where it was during I think it was during their vote to change the makeup of the state's districts, and they're doing it on like a Saturday, and he's like, oh no, it was the 10 Commandments in school. They were talking about the 10 Commandments in school, and he asked his opponent on the other side to talk about the 10 Commandments and which commandment says.
As a fellow Christian, Representative, I know you're a devout Christian, and so am I.
Something like this.
This bill, to me, is not only unconstitutional, it's not only un-American, I think it is also deeply unchristian. And I say that because I believe this bill is idolatrous, I believe it is exclusionary, and I believe it is arrogant. And those three things, in my reading of the gospel, are diametrically opposed to the teachings of Jesus. You probably know Matthew 6:5, when Jesus says, don't.
Tim Ballin with 5 British pounds. Even the people across the pond know the Dems were the right-wing party, and that's why they are blue. They never moved to the left. I mean, liberals are not very leftist.
Be like
Thank you, Tim
hypocrites
Ballin.
who love to pray publicly on street corners. When you pray, go into your room and shut the door and pray to your Father who is in secret. A religion that has to force people to put up a poster to prove its legitimacy is a dead religion.
Hello.
And it's not one that I want to be a part of. It's not one that I think I am a part of. You know that in Scripture it says faith without works is what?
Dead.
Is dead.
Hey, if you ever want to know what a Bible verse, like finish a Bible verse, ask an atheist.
Instead of bringing a bill that will
They do read the
feed
Bible
hungry,
more.
clothe the naked, heal the sick, we're instead mandating that people put up a poster.
It's the same thing.
And we both follow a teacher.
Don't feed the kids, but do put up the sign saying feeding kids is good.
A rabbi.
Charity is good.
Don't let the law get in the way of loving your neighbor. Loving your neighbor is the most important law. It is the summation of all the law and all the prophets. I would submit to you that our neighbor also includes the Hindu student who sits in a classroom, the Buddhist student who sits in a classroom, and an atheist student who sits in a classroom. And my question to you is, does this bill truly love those students?
I'm going to go a different direction than.
I'm not going to answer your question. Okay.
I got one for you, Mikey. This is the one I was talking about.
Okay.
Fourth.
Oh wait, I put yours back on, not mine.
What the? No, that is yours.
No, this one's mine.
Commandment.
What is happening?
Representative Noble, what is the fourth commandment?
Are you,
Cash
are
rules
you
everything
referring
around
to
me.
my, to the way it's written in the bill?
Yes.
Okay, right.
Come on, lady, get it together, man. You looking like Mika and Joe over
Keep
here
the
with
Sabbath,
these papers.
It's about us being here on Saturday. Is that ironic or what?
So what does it mean to keep the Sabbath holy?
Woo! Well, I think it's, you want to get into theology here? I'd love to, if you'd like to. I think it's really important that we take a day of rest. I think God, who founded the world, didn't need rest, and yet he took a day of rest after he did creation. And I think he was a good example to us to take a day of rest. And that is enshrined in our in our rules in our Constitution where it says accepting Sunday in our very early documents as a nation.
And so part of keeping the Sabbath holy is not working.
Maybe
on
the
the
Texas
Sabbath.
Constitution, Mikey. Maybe the Texas Constitution.
Yeah.
I can look.
And
What
what
the
is
fuck?
the Ten
You bitch, you lying.
Commandments come from Judaism. What day is the Jewish Sabbath?
It is on Saturday.
And what day is it today?
It is Saturday.
Got her.
Here we are.
The Christian Sabbath is what day?
Sunday in honor of the day that Jesus rose from the dead.
And we're scheduled to give this bill a final vote on what day of the week?
It's ironic, isn't it?
Would you be willing to postpone your bill so that we're not breaking the Ten Commandments by working on the Jewish or Christian Sabbath?
I love that you said that, because if we had not had your point of order the other day, we would have actually already completed that.
And so, Representative Noble, you're saying that you'd rather tell people to follow the Ten Commandments than follow it yourself?
I would have rather have had this bill passed the other day when it was time. And you know, that's really sad that we are under such a crunch in time now with the end of session. Our Texas forefathers only gave us 160 days to pass bills, and that's where we are in this session.
We as a legislature are about to
140,
force-
sorry, correction.
We as a legislature are about to force every teacher in the state to post the Ten Commandments in their classrooms.
If
Do
they are
members
donated.
of the Texas legislature follow the Ten Commandments?
Tim, pause it.
Is that about the bill?
Section 6, freedom of worship. All men have a natural and indefeasible right to worship Almighty God according to the dictates of their own consciences. No man shall be compelled to attend, erect, or support any place of worship, or to maintain any ministry against his consent. No human authority ought, in any case whatever, to control or interfere with the rights of conscience in matters of religion, and no preference shall be given by law to any religious society or mode of worship. But it shall be the duty of the legislature to pass such laws as may be necessary to protect equally every religious denomination in the peaceable enjoyment of its own mode of public worship. February 15th, 1876, Texas Constitution.
Bam. Got him.
Bill?
Your bill is about the Ten Commandments.
Yes, it
I'm
is.
asking, do members of this legislature follow the Ten Commandments?
So again, this bill is about honoring our historical, educational, and judicial heritage with the displaying of the Ten Commandments.
The ninth commandment is thou shalt not bear false witness. Are you aware of any legislators who have lied about anything?
He'll wait.
That is, there might be one coming up in a minute if you keep talking. We'll see.
The seventh commandment is thou shalt not commit adultery.
Yes.
Hello.
Do you think
Stepping
that
on
members
toes,
of the
Pastor.
legislature
You're
should
stepping on
focus more on
toes.
trying to follow the Ten Commandments rather than telling others to follow them?
I am, it is incumbent on all of us to follow God's law. And I think that we would be better off if we did.
That's a great segue into my next question, which is, do you think our public schools are missing God?
Again, we are talking about historically what our founding fathers believed. I
just read
a
it.
lot of quotes
Not all of them.
from our
I
founding
just read
fathers.
it.
If you want me to go there,
I just read it.
I would love to do that if you would like me to.
Well, you just mentioned God's law, so I was just asking if you
Fuck the
think
hell
our
off.
public schools are missing God's law.
In some
don't know what to
instances,
say.
yeah, I would not. I think that there's some amazing teachers out there that are showing an awful lot of Christian behavior and
I gotta read it
love
again.
and concern to their students. So I'm not going to paint that broad of a brush like you just did.
Do you think
I
that
literally
seeing
have
the
no
Ten
idea what
Commandments in
you're
a classroom
talking
might make a student feel closer to God?
Again, that is not the focus of this bill. The
That's the
focus of this
question.
bill is to look at
Come on.
what is historically important to our nation, both educationally and judicially. But if you would like to look through some of those textbooks that are on my desk, you will see the foundation that our forefathers used when they learned to read and
Your
write.
forefathers.
In the committee hearing for this bill, you said that students should see the 10 Commandments in their classroom
Pause it.
and remember, quote, God.
Tuesday at 2 p.m. because that's when all the servers flip over. You're welcome. That is our Sabbath. Everyone must take about 40-minute break while they reset the servers. Okay. Okay.
Oh man. How do we get on this rant?
Because Christians are fucking full of shit and they're letting the fucking Nazis take over. And I'm supposed to just sit here and shut up because, oh, don't be mean to Christians. Well, they better fucking do something or I'm going to fucking dog their ass out too.
Yeah, get them.
We got a couple of very insightful chats, so I start a few of them. I'm going to read them here.
Okay.
Person impersonator. Never heard of them. No, I don't have a lot of privilege, but not being born in America is one of my great achievements. I thank my parents for not traveling. I don't know how you Bensters cope with it. Not very well, person impersonator.
Okay. I would like to move away from America. So
same. Japan, come on, stop being like that. People aren't apathetic; they're alienated. People don't want to dump what little time and energy they have onto a system that deep down they know is broken.
Counterpoint.
Yes.
They have no idea.
How broken?
They don't know.
They don't know it's broken?
They don't know. They don't know it's broken or they don't care. Otherwise, something would have been done by now.
I think they feel like it doesn't work and they don't know how to make it work.
Or it's working for them.
But even when it works for them, but then when you say, well, like if you get people alone and you talk to them, they're like, oh, well, you know, like let's take billionaires, for example. Like, you know, like billionaires, like on the interest, they make like $30 million a day off of like $2 billion in a bank account. Like, that's fair to you? Like, that's good? And they're like, off of interest? So they don't even have to do nothing. Well, then I got to work. It's like, yes. Like if you describe it in a way that explains to them that they're the ones getting fucked over, now all of a sudden they're like, this is very important. I don't like this and I don't like that. And it's all this, but they don't understand that the self-correcting mechanism is them. Is the mechanism.
I think the problem is that when people try to, you know, this is hard to explain, but when people try to get involved, it's the barrier for entry for getting involved is too high.
Learning curve, too steep.
The learning curve is too steep. So you're the average person, you know, you have a job, you have kids, you have a family and all that. You listen to what the president says on the news, it doesn't bother you, whatever, or it does bother you, but what are you going to do about it? And then you don't have time. I think Hay is right. You don't have time in your life to dedicate to fucking dealing with Trump on a daily basis.
How else can you enjoy what time you do have left if you're not keeping the Rottweiler of despair at bay? You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like people have like there's like a pack of dogs trying to break into a fence and then the fence is about to go. And instead of like grabbing something and getting ready to kick the dog's ass as they break into the thing, everyone's just getting ragdolled and shaken all over the yard. Like, I don't know what else to do. What am I supposed to fucking kick the dog in the throat?
But
tear his eyeballs out. You know,
like
what
I
I'm
said
saying?
before,
Fight back. Shit.
Like I said before, studies
Hit
have
the
shown
dog.
over and over again that political parties are spending more and more money on trying to engage fewer and fewer voters because more and more voters are turned off by what the political parties are doing, politics in general, and just like the state of politics in the country. So that like $1 billion that the Harris campaign had was targeted at so few people that it didn't even matter.
Don't get me started on Democrats.
Well, I'm saying it's the same thing with Republicans.
They about as bad as the goddamn Christians. Like literally the dogs are coming in and the fucking Democrats are like, just lay down, man. Just lay down. Just lay down.
But it's the same thing with Republicans. They're spending so much money on attracting fewer and fewer voters because people continually see things as politics people continually see politics as something that happens to them rather than something they can engage in.
Yes. And I think that fundamental misunderstanding of how this country works is the fucking problem.
Yeah.
Like, if your life sucks and the government is at fault, fire everybody who's doing that shit to you. Like, how fucking dumb is this? You know what I mean? And I hear what you're saying. I hear what Kay is saying. And I think there's some generational blame to be passed out here, because you cannot give away all of our trade in the 90s, the late 80s into the 90s, and then pour everything into subprime real estate in the early aughts, and then bail out all these companies in the 2010s. And do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like people are literally at the wheel, and then they're just like, oh, well, it's Bill Clinton. He's like the first black president. You know. No, dumbass. Why do you fucking think Trump is able to fucking capitalize on these broken ass middle America places? Is because we gave everything away. You gave everything away for a surplus, and you bragged about it. And those people held that shit. They held that resentment. They did not get anything out of that. Just like Biden bragged about how we have the best economy in the G7.
Oh, great for us, I guess.
Cool for the corporations who are keeping all of their money.
Yeah.
But what about the fucking normal person? And that's the shit I'm talking about.
And you know, we can, I don't want to relitigate the 2024 campaign, but
no, we're going back.
That was the Democrats' biggest problem, is they completely missed the message on the economy. They shouldn't have said, oh, interest rates are fine, or and we got them down, but that is not how people understand interest.
Right.
When the price of everything continues to go up, you cannot say that inflation is flat, because interest was still up, inflation was still going up, not at the same rate, thank God. It wasn't at 12% or whatever it was. It was at 3%. Yeah. Like, the problem that the political parties don't seem to understand is that people turn them off when they're trying to be high-minded about shit, and they're trying to say, oh, everything's great, and they're trying to, you know, say, oh, well, it's the other guy's fucking problem. It's everyone's problem. Trump is everyone's problem.
And that's what they don't understand. Like, even the people that voted for him, Trump is still your fucking problem. He is going to fuck up your life if he hasn't already. You can't put people in charge who don't know what they're doing. Even if it has nothing to do with me liking him or not liking him, or liking the Republicans or not liking it. It's not about that. Dude, you have to be able to do the job. Pete Hegseth has a dirty fucking internet line into the Pentagon.
And he's drunk all the time.
Name me one fucking Republican that would have allowed that.
Right.
If any fucking Obama or Biden or Clinton or anybody, anybody tried to put somebody into the goddamn Pentagon with a random internet line, they'd say, what is your brain problem? Like, how many times did you fall on your face? That's stupid. People will spy on us. He fired everybody for yelling at him about it.
Yeah. 2 British pound super chat from Tim Ballum. Remember, the US GDP is reliant on the AI circle jerk. Oh yeah, that is a thing that 2026 is going to be a year. 2026 is going to be a year.
This is the new revolver bullet to shoot ourselves in the foot. Let's put the whole fucking economy, everything, go all in on AI. People are fucking getting sick already. The water is drying up. Like, this is so vacuous and stupid.
And
just feed people.
Like 90% of the shit that happens in this world is regardless of politics.
Right.
It happens to everyone regardless of who's in charge. So Trump blaming everything on everyone else but him is just him saying, hey guys, what do you want me to do about it?
And people say, well, he's going to come in there and drain the swamp and he's going to fix all this stuff. That lie only works if you're stupid.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. If you fell for that, you're stupid. But here's the benefit of being stupid. It's not permanent.
Well,
you can unstupid yourself. It's true. It's true. I've seen it happen many times where people didn't know shit and then they researched it. Like she lied about the fucking Texas Constitution. It took me about half a second to Google it and about another half second for the page to load.
Yeah.
And then I scrolled down to page like 5.
But I think that's the thing that most people are lacking is the critical thinking skills to think, hey, is that lady telling me the truth? Is anyone telling me the truth?
Does that match what I already know?
like are Mikey and Tim telling me the truth?
Check us. At any point, you can double check us. I would love for people to react to our show and like, oh, I'm going to fact check those lying Libby. Do it. Do it.
Do it. Fucking do it.
It's literally straight facts from beginning to end, minus us making fun of our own chat and then making fun of us.
and if we are wrong, we'll admit to it.
It's hard for us to like have to go back. Like we don't ever really have to do corrections because we don't say we verify first. Like if I can't find a couple of news networks that are telling the same story, it's like, oh, did I get a scoop or is this fake?
Right. No, exactly.
Yeah.
Like if we don't come on this show and just like look up random things and put them on the show. We're not Tim Pool. We're not just reading headlines and then you go into it and be like, oh, well, that's not what I thought it was.
3 sentences in, get the fucking 180 on that shit. We're gonna talk about skateboarding in a minute, and I'm very upset about it.
Tim Pool skateboarding?
No. Kate's got a multi chat here. It's not apathy to not want to spend time and energy on something that feels futile. The challenge of organizing is to help people have more time and energy to spare by helping them meet material needs and to present a coherent set of principles instead of actions that don't seem futile in the face of state repression. Agree 100%.
Yeah, and I would say that also applies to like things that have less political stakes.
No, I cannot see that.
Can never. Like I was asked recently because I do a lot of volunteering, or I've been doing a lot of volunteering lately, and one of the volunteer organizations I work for is like a soup kitchen, and the lady was like, how do you motivate people to volunteer to do stuff? And I was like, that's the hardest thing. The hardest thing is motivating people to volunteer to do things that they're not going to personally get rewarded from. Like when I tell people, hey, you know, you should join Rotary or you should join the soup kitchen or you should do this or that, it is because I like doing it. And I want others to feel the sense of like enjoyment that I get out of it. So I say, hey, this is a lot of fun. This is great. It's, you know, you're helping people out and you get to feel good about it. Like but besides that, it is hard to give even people who are already signed up to do the thing. Half of them don't even do the thing.
Right.
And to the extent of political organizing, it's even worse then, because then you have to get people who think the same way you do or convince them to think the same way you do.
Yeah. She is singing.
Oh,
because I can see her in the monitor. She's not mad. She's spinning in circles and she's like doing with her. She has a Molly from Big Comfy Couch and she's stacking her blocks. She's just loud. Sorry.
But, you know, I've had to do political organizing and it's hard, especially for people who feel like they're not going to win. If you feel like you're not going to win, it is like a huge debuff on your ability to go out there and like door knock or whatever.
And see, look,
like, you don't want to do it.
Look. This is the shit I'm talking about.
Well, he's doing that's at least one.
This is the shit I'm talking. But this is the problem. They're like, you're not winning the competition in the red shirts versus the blue shirts. Stupid man, listen. You have to understand the country. You have to. You don't have a choice anymore. All of you who like were lazy in school and all that stuff, and you didn't really have to care, and you found like a little dead end job, and you're just fine. And you have a girlfriend or a wife or whatever, and it's not bothering you. I'm here to tell you, the cliff is coming. It's coming. and your glorious leader with his orange skin, which you guys just completely ignore now. Talk about fucking gender affirming care. This motherfucker spray paints himself like a fucking safety cone every morning, and no one says a word. But anyway,
apparently we're also virtue signaling Muppets.
Yeah, you can say I'm virtue signaling, but every single article, every single topic is proved by both sides. We're telling you what's actually happening, and it's like, you're trying to win the game. What game, dumbass?
Yeah, what game?
There is no game. This is adult real life. You're an adult now.
I want to know what...
Hold on, Tim. You need to know, and I'm looking directly at the camera for a reason. You need to know who your representatives are if you're going to complain about politics. I'm getting real sick and tired of arguing with people. And I say, cool, okay, I get what you're saying. Who's your rep? I'll look up and see what they said about that issue. Well, I don't know. Then what the fuck are we doing? Who did you vote for? You don't even fucking know their name.
Oh, Mikey, I could run the statistics on down ballot elections. And you're
oh
not
my
gonna
God.
Like it.
It's unbelievable.
It's pretty bad. Once you get outside of presidential elections, it gets pretty sad pretty fast.
It's weird because it's like, don't you know that that's like the guy that's in charge of how much your property taxes are? They're
right.
Like, well, why didn't anybody tell me that? You know what I mean? It's like somebody's job was to tell them what their civic duties and responsibilities are. And it's like, do we need to be that people? Hey, do y'all need that from us? I'm fully willing to make that my community service. Do you guys need to, do we need to like literally break down civics for y'all? Because we joke about it all the time, Tim, but we might actually like legitimately have to like make an educational wing of the fucking network to just teach people American civics. Because I really don't think they understand how this is set up, and like this leads to that, and that is connected to this, but not connected to that.
So I don't think this person is watching anymore, but if you are watching, what specific virtues are we signaling? Volunteerism?
Civics.
Knowing
who your representatives are.
Being nice to people? Helping other people, is that bad?
Because and it's an easy out to just say virtue signaling and then like run away or whatever. But I don't see that person saying, yes, this person is a great representative and they represent my views and this, not. They don't have that language. They don't understand. They just see like people on Fox News. They see people, you know, on TikTok clips and stuff like that. And they don't get that they have a town council meeting that happens probably twice a month that they're not watching and paying attention to. Their state legislature has meetings every week that they're not paying attention to. Like, there's a lot. You kind of have to pay attention to some of it. So you got to pick. Paying attention to none of it is kind of not an option.
Yeah, it's just, I don't understand the train of thought that leads you to think. Yeah, we do.
I think
that leads you to think that, because when whoever that was posted that comment that I was talking about volunteering and getting people to volunteer and all that stuff. How is that bad? How is, if I'm virtue signaling and the virtues I was signaling were like volunteerism and helping other people and being a good person, how is that bad?
Because empathy is bad.
Oh yes, I forgot the war on empathy. Mikey, we still got to fucking write that book. Because that is a whole other fucking, come on, man.
Like, there's only so much like there's only so much I can care about this. Like, I can't care for me and the person on the other side of the screen. Like, I can't care for them. You guys have to stop wanting your life to be good over paying attention to where your life actually is. I know you want things to get better, but you have to know what's actually happening right now so you can make those moves to make your life better. Sticking your head in the sand is not going to help you. It's not going to help you.
Oh, here we go again.
There we go.
Typical progressive morons trying to cope. Okay, man. Like,
cope with what, dude?
Cope with what? Like, I don't know. The amount of energy these people use to just hate random people is ridiculous.
Even if he's not hating us, but let's say that I'm going to take a Persian version as charitably as possible, and he's actually trying to help us, calling us progressive morons, trying to cope. What are you trying to do, huh? Do you know? Do you
trying to trigger us? I think
that's the. But we've already said the insight and the wisdom and the answers. Persian version. Who's your representative? Let's test out my theory. Who's your reps?
They have a computer. They can. There's Google Foo involved.
I'm sure that they could probably figure that out. Maybe.
I don't. Sure, man. Like
they just don't have anything, and it's just like
too much time and effort for me.
How do we get people like this to understand that they are voting for the cliff? You know what I mean? They're like, yeah, let's just go off the cliff. Yeah, the cliff is fun. This is going to be so great. And it's like, what do you think you're actually saying? Like, you're not insulting me by, oh, you're coping. Hey, dumbass, I already know what's going on in the political landscape. I'm trying to help you to understand.
Oh, see, they don't know. They don't know.
No,
they don't know. I mean,
who's your rep?
Who's your congressperson?
Who's your rep? Who's your state rep? Even more
who's your state rep? Yeah.
Because if you don't know your state rep, then you can't complain about California. And if you don't know who your house rep is, then you can't complain about the federal government. That's what we're saying is know who you're mad at least. Instead of just saying Democrats. A lot of people are not even represented by Democrats, but they complain about Democrats.
Yeah, no.
And they're like, oh, in my town, this and this and this. I was like, you have a Republican. I just looked it up. John Smith. He's been there for 6 terms. If you don't like what's going on in your community and you have somebody that's not doing it, fucking vote their ass out. Run yourself.
Right. No, yeah.
I mean, if you got skeletons in your closet, I guarantee you they're not as bad as the fucking Epstein files. You know what I mean? Like at this point, anybody can run for office. Anybody can.
Oh, he doesn't want to play with us anymore. He said he's tired of us.
No, because he doesn't know what a fucking representative is, and that's a hard word for him. It's okay.
Well, apparently they have several degrees. I mean, I got several degrees. Let's talk.
Right.
I've got 2 masters. Let's go.
That's okay.
But I'm a progressive moron. I know more about government and politics than that guy will ever know. But I'm the moron.
I know McKinnon. McKinnon says, Jesus Christ, he doesn't want to get it, Mikey. He couldn't give a shit less. It's just fun for them now. And that's the point.
Hey,
see
we love the trolls, man. We love the trolls.
See how we're over here trying to like, hey guys, know who your fucking representatives are so we can actually like be pissed at the people who are responsible for this. And you're like, cuck, libtard. It's like, okay. Do you want a new coloring book, Johnny?
Greg. They don't know how representative translates to Russian.
I mean, like, it's I'm glad you guys keep saying the things because every time you say a troll comment, it proves the point even more. That's how dumb you are. You're proving the troll by trolling.
The mods are being very nice.
Yeah, they're letting them cook. K's in there with K was in there like Vega, like, all right, I've been waiting. I mean, you guys are just proving the point. We were literally saying before your dumbasses got here, isn't it crazy how everyone's so fucking dumb and they don't understand anything about politics nowadays? And then here come your dumbasses. Thank you. But here, I have something for the trolls. Hey, trolls to the front of the class, please. Hey, trolls, laugh at this.
Money into a Peter Thiel-backed venture capitalist firm as late as April of 2019. What's up, y'all?
Wasn't that around when he funded JD Vance?
Yep.
I'll
And show you something that I found which comes from Deutsche Bank, which is very
Let's see your cope now, bitch.
interesting. So here's what I found. So I found this email right here, which is from Parvin, who works for a law firm in Europe, I believe. And based on other emails I found, it looks like this was a presentation that was put together by Deutsche Bank. And
you gonna run away? You gonna run away?
I think
you're gonna run.
I think he left. He's gone.
This attorney is
bid volume
representing
too low,
right? And up
You need
top
higher?
says timeline of payments to potential co-conspirators, right?
Oh, there we go.
So this is a presentation that was done in September of 2019 by Deutsche. And here's what the actual presentation looks like.
Don't you fucking run, you little cowards. You stay right here. Put the phone up close to your face.
So this is ETFA 27019. You can find it under the Epstein files under that, right?
Go download the Epstein file. It says here. Let me see. EFTA 000270019. Okay, go look that up. Okay.
These are all transactions by Leon Black to Epstein's companies. Lots of money, right? But what I want to talk about is actually some transactions involving hedge funds. And these are all out of the Southern Trust.
Tim, what's a hedge fund?
Oh, it's run by venture capitalists. It's a investing firm. It's an investing firm.
Company, I believe, is making these investments.
Right.
So what we can see here, Southern Trust Company, this is 2015, I believe. Southern Trust Company makes 100,000 to 500,000, 2.7 million, and Valor Global Fund 2 limited partnership. Valor Global Fund.
Don't run.
Valor Global is a venture capitalist fund that is founded by Peter Thiel and 2 other people. And so he was making, the New York Times reported he was making these investments 2015 and 2016, right? Which we do see 2015 and 16, he's making into the Valor Global Fund 2, right? But then after that, New York Times is not reporting the second half. The second half is that he starts actually investing in Valor Global Fund 3 limited partnership, 2017, 2018, and 2019, right? And I think it's somewhere like $28 million was, put in that fund.
Uh-oh.
The Valor Global Fund investments are the biggest stake of the enterprise of, what the money, the investments that he did, right? That's the biggest stake. He 6x'd his money, 5x'd his money, which is just insane. But the fact that he was consistently putting money into Peter Thiel-backed venture capitalist firms as late as April of 2019 is kind of suspicious, right? So, that's just what I found. Keep digging in and I'm keep looking through things, but there's some interesting stuff in here. I definitely recommend y'all go check it out because
Where's your cope now, little man? I told you, y'all see the same people in here defending Trump is the same people taking money from. Oh, okay. Hey, I heard you loud and clear, buddy. That's why you're mad at us, because that's what you want to defend. I understand now. Are you allowed near playgrounds? I doubt it.
K dropped the band hammer.
Oh, I figured, Kay deserves to be able to play with her food every once in a while. Sometimes the mouse just gets batted around a few times before it's chomped.
Yeah, there was someone in the other chat trying to bait people into some anti-Israel stuff.
Yeah, it's fine. And guys, if you got say whatever you want to them. That's where it's at. What are they gonna do? Ban the channel? Ban the channel. I'll make another one. Make another one. I have 1,000 emails. I can do this all day. Go for it. I think I have one more down here.
Oh yeah, we're supposed to watch a skating video.
Oh, yeah. Sexy.
I was promised Michael B. Jordan skateboarding.
Well, here, how about this? I got 2 positive videos for you.
Okay.
2. Numero uno.
Refereeing high school basketball games can be a thankless task, but those who undertake it do so for the love of the game. For one such ref, though, in Arkansas, the game almost turned tragic.
Arkansas.
Thanks, though, to the quick action of trainers and parents. Little Rock Sports Director Tyler Cass tells us the only tears were those of gratitude.
They saw me die during a basketball game.
Nosakare Holcomb has loved the game of basketball his entire life. But while refereeing a JV girls game at Cabot last month, his life nearly came to an end.
It probably sounds crazy, but I would have been okay with dying doing something that I love.
During the second quarter.
Yeah, that's wild as shit, bro. You don't want to die. That's not... You don't have to be that noble. Calm down.
Holcomb suffered a cardiac arrest and collapsed on the court.
I remember saying to myself, okay, at halftime, you're going to need to eat something and drink some water. Then the next thing that I remember is the nurse asking me my name.
Today, Holcomb watched video.
Do you know where you are?
For the first time.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Bro, that was a hard fall. Like, he
Yeah.
face played.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
That's going from 1 hit point to 0 hit points.
Cabot athletic trainer.
No, that's fucking, what is it? What is it when you excessive damage or whatever?
Fatal
Jennifer
blow.
Asbury Mathis was
Yeah,
the
yeah,
first
yeah,
to
fatal
Holcomb.
blow.
I got up and I ran over and I started to check a pulse.
Someone cast sleep on him.
I didn't find anything, and that's when Miss Hicks and Miss Boyd came.
A pair of basketball
power word kill
moms and healthcare professionals quickly moved from cheers to chest compressions, while Asbury Mathis got the defibrillator.
She was just watching the game. Saved my life. I'm glad she likes basketball.
So happy that we were at the right place at the right time, and we were able to get his heart back going again, and that he was able to spend Thanksgiving and Christmas with his family.
Just seeing his face was amazing.
Man, their defense was so bad. It stopped that man's heart. He was like, fucking put your hands up. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Seeing him smile because whenever we saw him on the court and we're taking care of him on the court.
Moral of the story is learn first aid. It's free most of the time. You can get on, I mean, y'all look up all kinds of nasty stuff on the internet. Why don't you look up how to do chest compressions and CPR? Like, learn some stuff every once in a while. It's good for you.
I'm so glad I wasn't here for last Thursday's episode. That was so weird.
What?
You people are monsters on the internet.
What are you talking about?
The Pornhub results.
Okay. You can't just kink shame people.
I'm not kink shaming people, but they are
like
fucking weird.
It feels like it. I feel like you're kink shaming a little bit.
Yeah, you know what? A little bit.
What's wrong with hairy armpits, huh? And I think Connecticut was feet worship. So shut up, Tim.
You liberal soy boy cuck.
Yeah, all the liberals in Arkansas that like trans anal. Like
We weren't sure what was
pegging.
gonna happen.
Wow.
But Hawaii was the worst with American. Like, come on.
American.
That's the reason that I'm alive. Okay, that's the reason that I'm alive.
And not just alive, but back to doing what he loves.
So on day number 2 at the
Falling
hospital,
asleep at basketball
I said to
games.
one of the doctors, so does this mean that I have to no longer be active? They said, no, you actually need to be active. So the next week, I was officiating a basketball game.
And now, 3 weeks later, back in the building where he almost lost his life,
I'm a very fortunate person.
reunited with the women who saved it.
Thought I was just going to do a basketball game. I died, and y'all brought me back to life.
Broke my ass.
Tim, you try to have a feel-good moment, and then you had shit. I didn't know Dungeon AI was from. Yeah, it is actually. It is 100%. Yeah, he is. Connecticut. They're always up to some weird shit. Okay, so apparently I'm supposed to play this video. I don't like this video. I don't like the person in this video. I think this
You
person,
love him.
No, I think this person has way too much fucking going for them, and I think they should just, I don't know, just fucking calm the fuck down for like 10 fucking minutes. You know, maybe
Mikey.
not do everything, huh?
It sounds like you're jelly.
What?
Sounds like you're jelly.
I mean, like Jason Momoa. Like, why don't you start DJing, Jason Momoa? Huh? Why don't you start surfing? Huh? Fucking drive me fucking crazy. But here it is. Fine.
Did you know that Michael B. Jordan rips on a skateboard?
That's fucking clean! Damn it! He's good! Like, that was not ass! That's hard work! That skin's shit, your shin's all skint up and shit. That's practice. Fuck. See it again.
Did you know that Michael B. Jordan rips on a skateboard?
Whatever, man. Whatever. I'm not showing that to my wife. All I need is like fucking Donald Glover with some fucking kittens. And I'm just done. I'm just cooked. Just cooked. Unbelievable. Oh, one last story. When I tell y'all I always have a plan, I always have a plan.
Behind every puff of a vape, there's a battery.
That will explode.
Disposable vape. And this might be the guy that knows that better than anyone out there.
There is a lithium-ion cell that is actually completely fully rechargeable. This e-bike battery.
When we first met Chris Dole, he was using the batteries from disposable vapes to power an e-bike. Now he's taking.
Now, I was very hesitant to even play this fucking reporter because this is the same guy who brought up that fucking weirdo who's like, yes, the 31A Atlas fucking thing. Comet is a goddamn alien spaceship and it's just going around the sun to slow down.
Well, you know, it's like, was this from NBC Now? This is like B or C tier reporting. You know, this is these stories they give the journalists who are just like starting out.
In the experiment to a whole new level. Chris collected 500 vapes that local shops were trying to get rid of and wired them up to power everything around him.
Look at that. This is a massive power wall, so it's powering the laptop
he's
that
gonna
I'm
blow up
speaking
his
to you on.
house.
It's powering the
It's fine.
Wi-Fi up there, all the lights. I'm completely off grid right now.
And with the flip of a switch, the power goes to the rest of his home.
I've been able to boil water with the kettle, flip on the microwave, turn on my oven.
Now, anybody who knows microwaves and kettles will trip a breaker.
They will.
He's drawing some amps.
I pretty much could power everything in my house.
Chris spent 7 months building the system and filming the process for a YouTube video, spending every night and weekend outside his full-time job as an engineer, hoping to show just how much power we're throwing away.
These are all batteries that would have ended up in a landfill, right?
Yeah, that's it, yes. And all of them.
Bro, literally. Is that you?
Yes.
Have got incredibly.
My 3D printer is
done.
done.
Your printer's done. I was like, are
the
you
first
about to blow up?
Yeah, the first beep, I was like, what the fuck is that?
The government got Tim.
Aerials inside of them.
It's a massive problem in both the UK and the US. A recent study by the Public Interest Research Group found that Americans tossed out nearly 500,000 disposable vapes every day.
We could power a whole house with that, Tim.
Every day?
Yes.
Yo, what the fuck is wrong with people?
There's no more cigarette butts on the street, but you also have 500,000 of those going into the landfill every
Those
day.
lithium-ion batteries are so toxic.
No, they'll be great inside the fucking inside the garbage truck. Oh, I got a video of that.
In 2023. In 1 year, that's enough lithium for over 3,000 massive electric vehicle
Jesus
batteries.
Christ.
The producer of that report says it's not easy to
because, like, look,
the massive electric vehicle batteries.
These are like between like $15 and $22.
Yo, y'all gotta stop.
It's the way they're designed to be disposable. You can't put more of the stuff.
That's our.
Let me finish the sentence, please. You can't put more juice into them. The ones that you could add more juice into, they got rid of all the flavors. You can only have tobacco flavor. So people switch to the disposable ones.
As a non-smoker,
okay,
I have the hardest time understanding this.
What's hard to understand?
Why?
Why what?
Why do any of it? Why do any of it?
Because it feels good.
But like, there's so much waste involved in this. Like, we waste. This is our entire society, by the way. We waste so. I'm not immune to it. I waste a lot of shit too. But
I was about to say, tell me more about your 3D printing machine right behind you.
The amount of waste that goes into the average American is fucking crazy.
But I agree 100%. this problem wouldn't be a problem if they let people refill their vapes. Like, you used to be able to just buy a module and then go buy juice.
Well, they're trying to get people to not vape.
That's not your fucking job. Don't worry about that. Let's just keep the environment clean. I don't see you fucking, you know what? Liquor is just a waste of water. We could put that water on grass. No, it's much tastier than watering the grass to make bourbon. And I agree with that. But I think it's stupid to change the rules and the laws so that people cannot have the things that are like sustainable.
On that point, I will agree. It's stupid to make things less sustainable. And I think that's an unintended consequence of the law, because they said the law was to take away flavors, right?
Because they said that this was the juice was going to kids, and they were like, why is it tasting like Skittles? That's to attract children to tobacco and da 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 da.
I would agree that,
or nicotine, sorry.
I would agree that this makes vaping less sustainable, and if you could recharge the thing, that would be way better than throwing out a lithium-ion battery every time the thing is done.
And putting it in the landfill.
Because it's as wasteful as destroying 3,000 Teslas every year. It's, oh man, the amount of shit that we waste as a people is fucking crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
Producer of that report says it's not easy to recycle them.
It's expensive and challenging because you have to both interact with something that's a hazardous chemical and is electronic waste.
But a lot of them are actually not legal to sell.
Tobacco products are supposed to be regulated by the Food and Drug Administration, and nearly all of these disposable vape products are not allowed to be sold.
He says most vapes you see on the shelves are imported and unregulated, but recent restrictions in some states have cut some of that down.
Through the restriction on the flavors, that has actually made it more difficult to find these disposable vapes.
Over in the UK, the government banned all single-use vapes in June. And Chris says it slowed the flow of waste, but it hasn't stopped it.
Are you finding as many batteries as you used to?
It's gone down, which is really good. I still am able to get hundreds and hundreds of these things.
Chris also says the new refillable products seem to fit.
See, if you have something like that where you can just doop, 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 you just use the same one over and over again. And then maybe after, because I used to have one like that. And after a couple of years, it just doesn't work as good. And then that one can be disposed of. But I'm also the weirdo. I don't put light bulbs in the garbage because you're not supposed to. I don't put regular non-rechargeable batteries in the garbage. I have a bin.
No, I have
a little bucket. And
I save them and I put them in the recycling that they have at like Big Y, or not Big Y, Best Buy. They have battery recycling.
Yeah.
Because you're not supposed to throw out batteries. That's bad.
I mean, only good could happen.
It could only good happen.
Battery into your regular household trash could spark a fire. Owners of a local waste company say it's a growing and dangerous problem. 21 Alive reporter Lyric Powell is in studio with what
21 Alive is out in Georgia.
We all need to know. Heather and Linda, leaders at GF.
Or is it Indiana?
Environmental say tossing out lithium batteries can cause major damage and cost thousands of dollars in repairs.
Typically, it happens on the tip floor when the product is delivered. They empty out the truck, and usually that battery reacts with something on the floor. It just gets hit and it combusts. So it's happening way too frequently.
Recycling coordinator Jake Stevens says at least once a month, fires are sparking.
All right, I tried to give you guys a fucking chance, but if you're not going to show the explosion, I'm going to go to the explosion video.
Garbage trucks or at waste facilities. The
Like
cause,
this explosion?
lithium batteries being thrown in homeowners' trash bins.
Well, with the frequency increasing, the fire rover system is
guys are just pushing your narrative to not have batteries in the landfill.
pretty standard
fucking
in the industry.
libs.
And really, from our standpoint, it's
all that
monitored
shit gets into the water
24/7
table.
by a third party. And actually, they do the extinguishing in the event that there's a fire and we're not there.
Stevens says the fires have.
Nope, you pissed me off. Come on. We're blowing up, baby.
When this couple was on their way home, they noticed a garbage.
Shut your whore AI mouth up. Run away, run away, run away. Dump it all on the floor and run away. Run away.
I love how it looks like their SOP for this is dump the garbage and drive away.
Yes. What was that from fucking Armageddon? Put a firecracker in the palm of your hand. Put it in your hand. Close your fist. Your wife's opening the ketchup bottles. Let's see if I got one. Where's the one with the big? Oh, here's one in Australia.
Why lithium-ion batteries do not belong in household rubbish. A Central Coast garbage truck driver had to dump his load onto the appropriately named Sparks Road on Wednesday.
That's why Tesla fires are so bad.
Right.
There's like 60,000 gallons of water to put out one Tesla.
Jeez.
Just after 7:30 a.m. on Monday, January 22nd, firefighters responded to reports of a commercial vehicle fire in the...
And also, you see those big flames kicking out of the sides? That arm that goes up, that's all pneumatic pressure. So when that thing starts to catch on fire, if only we didn't have a pressurized system to feed the flames at, I don't know, 1,500 PSI or however strong it needs to be to lift that fucking big ass bucket arm.
A pressurized oil system.
Yes. Oil, when vaporized, famously does not combust.
Tons of mine says, I used to pour oil down the sink and stuff the drain with lithium-ion batteries. The clown in the pipe likes it.
Oh, no. Battery acid in your
42,900 block of Jackson Street in Indio. The first arriving chief officer confirmed one Bird-Tech trash truck fully engulfed in flames.
This music is very off-putting. Like, are you trying to sleep with me or tell me what happened? Like, what's going on right now? There we go.
I noticed that some dark fumes coming out of my hopper.
Chemicals and batteries are just a
Jesus, look at that.
Oh my God.
few items that can cause hot loads. And
I noticed there was smoke coming out of my truck and then it was on fire.
And then I dove out of the truck.
Yeah.
In danger.
And right away I looked to my camera, my hopper camera, and I noticed I seen a couple of flames going on.
Unfortunately, this has happened to Anthony, a Phoenix Public Works employee.
I've been a solid waste equipment operator for almost 2 years now with the city.
I'm not going to front, though. The garbage truck man for my neighborhood is probably the greatest driver in the history of life. Boy is sick with it. And you know they drive standing up?
I didn't know that.
That's weird, right?
That's so weird. How do you drive standing up?
I don't know.
You're Phoenix. I actually have seen a lot in my first 2 years. I have seen 4 hot loads.
Oh, with the little arm, homie is like Picasso. I'm talking about he's flipped over my trash can with just the thing and didn't even have to get out the truck.
Already. One actually being a truck fire and the rest have been just regular hot loads.
That's a big truck.
And it was quite of scary feeling. I actually caught it right in time. I was actually picking up.
All right, if y'all not going to show us explosions, we're done here.
Yeah, they're not going to show us explosions.
Right. Well, there you go, everybody. That's the show for today. That's all I got for yous.
That's the moron liberal news for today.
And it's, I mean, like, I don't care about them like talking shit or whatever. Like, I'm an adult. I've been dealing with people talking shit my entire life, but I really do need you guys to understand one very important thing. You're adults now. There's no other adults that are going to take care of this for you. It's your responsibility now. We're the grown-ups now.
The adults before us just continued to fuck it up more. So
that's the book we should write. Hey, Gen X, fuck you. Love millennials. You know what I mean?
And then it'll be, hey, millennials, fuck you. Love Gen Z.
What are we supposed to do? They're over there siding with Gen X with their dumbasses. They don't want to listen. Like, no one wants to listen to the millennials. Like, what do we know?
We've only
remember the world before.
We've only lived through the Gulf War, 9/11,
Kuwait,
the recession, Trump's first term, Trump's second term,
COVID,
any number of wars, COVID. You know, all the
bailouts.
Only a historical event every other month.
Like 9 hurricanes that were like off the, like Katrina,
Sandy.
Yeah.
I had to live through Sandy.
Melissa. Yeah. What do we know? Come on. There we go.
Oh.
I tightened this thing down and I fucking Hulk that shit. Like couldn't even move it.
We eat disasters and trauma for breakfast.
You can't kill what's already dead. Inside. Well, we're not dead inside. Not yet. And we're going to refuel our insides tomorrow with a seat at the dinner table.
Yep.
So I hope you guys will join us. Oh, tonight.
Are we doing Delta Green tonight?
Let's see. Let's check and double check where Mark is.
Yeah.
If Mark's not available.
The lads. I know Ollie's on vacation because he lives in Canada and they get vacation.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and I see McKinnon, I fucking answer your goddamn messages. God damn it. I tried to reach out to you for fucking months. So get with me. Get with me.
Maybe tomorrow we'll look at some, I don't know, holiday type foods.
Yeah. Do you guys have any ideas for tomorrow for food stuff?
Send in your thoughts.
Because if not, I'm totally down for watching ramen again.
Yeah,
I can just watch them make ramen all day.
Send in your thoughts and or videos.
And also, Tim, and chat, we need some end of the year kind of ideas, because I think I want to do some long streams, like marathon style, to get us over the hump for these subscribers. And I want to like read the Constitution. I want to do that. Legal Eagle has a great video. I think it's like almost an hour. It's all 200 times that Trump has broken the law since January.
Jesus.
He's like, oh, murder's still illegal, so that one goes on the list.
Watch some Jamie Oliver videos and try not to cry in horror.
Jamie Oliver. Or Uncle Roger.
Oh, Uncle Roger's like, he covers the Jamie Oliver videos though. I don't think we could do it better than he does.
You know what I have seen people stream a lot is Kitchen Nightmares.
Oh my God, yes.
I wonder if we can but they stream it a lot themselves. I wonder if we'll be able to get away with it now because they've taken it off of like Tubi and put it onto like their YouTube channel.
What if we streamed Iron Chef? Like the original Japanese Iron Chef. Yo, the original Japanese Iron Chef is so crazy. The chefs had like wrestling rivalries and whatnot.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Oh my God.
It was an event.
It was.
It was war. It was battle. I did it on Facebook. All right, McKinnon, I'll get with you. Here, McKinnon, my phone number is 63. No, I'm just kidding.
Mikey's phone number is 5. No.
You guys could call my phone all day. Guess who's picking that shit up? Not me. I barely ever answer my phone. I text, but I don't answer phone calls. I only talk, I don't listen.
Anyway, send your hate mail to Mikey Famine at thebinpodcast@gmail.com.
Care of or CC Tim. And in the what? Trump learned of Tom Homan FBI probe in January. Oh, and we didn't talk about this, but I'm gonna just say this real quick, and then we can get the hell out of here, and I promise. For all of the people who are mad at the Somali people, hey, until Tom Homan gives back that fucking $50K, I don't care if they steal everything.
Oh yeah, I saw the reporting on the Somali thing.
Steal more money, steal more until Tom Homan gives up that $50K or admits that he stole it. Steal whatever you want. There's no law, so I can't get mad at Somali people while President Trump refuses to prosecute his own fucking border czar.
The dude broke the law. He's not allowed under regular fucking regulations to have security clearance. He's not allowed to. And he got it anyway. Even though he's a criminal.
If everyone else in the administration is allowed to break the law, I don't give a shit if fucking citizens are breaking the law. Sorry.
I saw the real reporting on it. Like, I think a local news place followed up on that fucking YouTuber's video of the Somali daycare place.
Oh yeah.
And they talked about how, well, yeah, there's a lot of fraud and waste and abuse in the system, and it's not just Somali people; it's fucking white people too. Like it's
the white lady ringleader is completely left out of the story.
Right. Half of the money, they're like half of the money is gotten through fraud, and it's not just Somali people. So, you know, he was cherry picking there.
What?
Yeah.
Are you gonna? Oh man.
Some fucking YouTuber.
Man, oh man, that's crazy. So you're saying like he only told like half the story?
He only told like a quarter of the story.
Oh man, who could have predicted this?
I know.
Damn.
All right, let's get the fuck out of here.
Damn, y'all. We'll see you tomorrow. Damn.
Oh no.
Damn.
Oh no.
Wait. That's a real shame.
Yeah, there we go.
Hey, where's my UK people? My UK people, y'all still in here? Yeah, there's some of them in here. All right, yo. That's Witchy Goth. He was making some sort of that was the peacock noise. She was making the sound of peacocks, and I was like, ooh, perfect for the soundboard. And she's like, well, if you do it, you better credit me. So everyone go check out Witchy Goth.
This is sick shit.
I was like, what is this witchy caw down here? Oh yeah.
Thank you for your question, Senator.
Can you cry? You're making me cry. Life's hard enough as it is. You don't want to cry anymore.
Don't cry anymore, guys. Just hit the fucking subscribe button. All right. You don't have to cry anymore. Hit the like button. Go to patreon.com/thebittenpodcast. Give us all your cash. Go to twitch.tv/thebittenpodcast and give us your Bezos bucks. If you have Amazon Prime, that means you get one free subscription to a Twitch streamer every month, and you can give it to us. Help us break Bezos's back. $2.99 at a time. Thank you so much.
We need 1 million subscriptions so that we can hurt Bezos.
Just imagine if we got everyone on Twitch everyone who has what's it called? They'd probably get rid of it.
Prime.
If we got everyone on Prime to actually go to a Twitch streamer and give out that, they'd probably get rid of the program.
They would. They'd be like,
whoa. We're bleeding $7 billion a month. What the fuck is Dwarf Fortress? All right, guys, we love you. And remember there's no outro video? What the figgity?
Don't forget to drink your me.